We are joined now by former Penn State defensive lineman Michael Haynes. And Michael, first off, I want to ask your reaction to the news of the day that Joe Paterno will indeed step down at the end of this season.
You know, I think it's actually unfortunate because if you think of Penn State, obviously you think of Paterno and just all the things that he's done for me and a lot of other players. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, this is the way he's going to go out.
When you speak of what he's done for you, what specifically would you say Joe Paterno's impact on your life has been?
Well, really, it's huge. I mean, for me, specifically in my class, I actually moved to a new high school my senior year. So before that, I was overseas because my parents were in the military. So just the fact that he was giving me an opportunity, to go to college. And just when I was there, all the life lessons that he taught me has really helped me and has kind of shaped what I've decided to do with my life is work with at-risk kids and coach football.
Do you feel like this is the right resolution for him to coach these last few games?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think that for all the things that Paterno has done for not only the university, but, really for the NCAA as a whole, just him, showing a lot of programs how to do it the right way and the fact that you can win and be successful.
What has it been like for you this last week or so? It's obvious you hold Coach Paterno in very high regard. What's it been like for you to see him go through what he's gone through?
It's very frustrating. It's very, saddening because if you really look at, of course I've read the reports. I've read, all types of things. I've talked with, some of the associate athletic directors, some of the assistant athletic directors, and just trying to really get an understanding, just like everybody else, what exactly happened.
Given the fact that you work with at-risk youth now, Michael, how does this entire situation, how do you view it? I guess you view it through a different lens maybe than some people do. Not
only that, I mean, I actually have 3 kids, and 2 boys. So, like, for me, it is a very upsetting, disturbing, I really can't put into words just how upset I really am about the entire situation. Because at-risk kids are just looking for any type of guidance, any guidance whatsoever, and they will gravitate to any male role model, any positive male figure that's in their life. So just the fact that, these charges are brought up is extremely disturbing.
Why do you think Coach Paterno handled it in the way he did?
Realistically, of course, me, I don't want to put words in the man's mouth, but I do think maybe at the time he didn't know the severity of it. So really, from Paterno's standpoint, unless somebody told him, hey, this is exactly what happened. If he didn't know, that's one thing. But then the next question is going to be, should he have known? Should he have asked, hey, what exactly happened? And therein is why I think that, he realized that he needs to step down because he should have asked that question.
In your mind, where did this, obviously you feel there's some culpability from Coach Paterno. Where else do you feel the ball was dropped here?
I mean, well, clearly the athletic director that interviewed McQuarrie dropped the ball. And really anybody else in the administration that knew, that asked the question, what exactly happened, and found out about it and did not report it is just wrong. I don't care. Legally, legally they may have done the right thing, but from a moral standpoint, you're supposed to protect kids, period. Period. I don't care, what your organizational viewpoint on incidents are. If there's a child involved, you need to step in and do what is right from a moral standpoint. I think that if you really look at McQuarrie walked in. I mean, even if you read the grand jury report, what does it say? That he walked in and he saw it. That in of itself, he is wrong. Legal, illegal, don't really matter. From a moral standpoint, you are wrong.
As a Penn Stater, Michael, does this impact your view of your school?
I've been thinking about that a lot because my wife went to Penn State. My mom's at Penn State now getting her doctorate. My little brother went to Penn State. So, so for me, I'm still Penn State proud. I'll still support the football program. Clearly some changes are definitely going to be made on the staff. It's just unfortunate because, really, for example, like Coach Johnson, who's also been a dear mentor to me, what is going to happen with him? Are they going to release him? How much did he know? Is it really fair for that Coach Johnson, who's arguably one of the best defensive line coaches in the country, to get fired over something that he knew nothing about? No, but, I will still support Penn State football, without a doubt.
At the end of all this, in your mind, what is Coach Joe Paterno's legacy?
for me, I will always look at Paterno and hold him in high regards. But on the flip note, I think he is human, and he just made a very and then comes up to the point where I brought up before. Did he know? Should he have known? Should he have asked that question? I think if he would have asked that question, hey, what exactly happened? I think all this would have played out completely different for him. He'll always be associated with this whole issue, and there's really nothing he can do about it. And it's extremely unfortunate for him because he's dedicated his life to that university. It's just very sad. I feel absolutely horrible for him.
Michael, we really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot for your insights on this.
Yeah, no problem at all.